So you're on Facebook and you saw a post from a friend which claims that the world is going to end on, say, 12 December 2017 because of some huge asteroid collision. That is probably just some crazy conspiracy theory created to invoke a sense of fear in people. Anyways, why do I say that most of these asteroid collision warnings are fake? And when I say asteroids, I mean big potentially hazardous asteroids. For that, let's take a look at the solar system. This is an accurate representation of the solar system. As you can see, or more like what you can't see here, the Earth is small, and the asteroids from the three families which crosses Earth orbit are even smaller. Looking at the solar system, the probability of having an asteroid collide with Earth is like having thousands of arrows trying to hit one hoppy bunny from 1,000 kilometers away, roughly speaking. Of course, an asteroid is bound to hit the Earth. In fact, a formidable one, air quotes, hit Earth recently in 1908 near the Stony Tunguska River in Russia, which gave it its name, the Tunguska event. The atmospheric impact of this asteroid devastated 2,000 square kilometers of Siberian forest with an estimated force of 10 to 15 megatons of TNT. Now, to put that into perspective, the little boy, the nuclear bomb that effectively ended World War II, has an estimated force of 15 kilotons of TNT, which when we pull in the numbers give us the description that the superbolide had a force of 10,000 times more than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Guys, trust me when I say that this explosion is massive. The details are so fascinating that I need to make another video just on it. However, this event is no reason to be paranoid and believe in everything that hints to an asteroid colliding with Earth. But we do need to be investigative and not be too dismissive of claims of asteroid collisions. In order to help everyone exterminate the lies lingering around asteroids out there, I have devised a litmus test which will absolutely and with 100% success rate destroy these lies.
You can't prove scientifically the age of the Earth.
What letter does Satan start with? S. What letter does soccer start with? It's a S. Soccer is against God.
Legalize crystal fucking weed.
Oh my fucking God! Make me 130 above!
The litmus tests have 4 steps, which are... Alright, I have a picture with me today of a post claiming an asteroid collision, and we're going to see how reliable the litmus test is in reality. Alright, so the first step of identifying a true claim is to look at the format of the post. And by format, I mean what the case is in the whole article of the claim. If a post uses capital letters on the whole thing, then it might be untrue. If the post uses capital letters on some letters, then it's fine, obviously. Spelling and grammar doesn't really matter when talking about the validity of a claim, but letter case does. A post about asteroid collision is usually paired with pictures, but for those that does not have pictures included, you can just skip this step. For this step, you need to open Google, click the search by image option, and then just drag the image from Facebook to the Google tab and to the search bar. Check the picture description, and if it describes the object as Kuiper Belt object, Jupiter minor moons, Saturn minor moons, Neptune minor moons, Uranus minor moons, Lagrangian object, stable orbit asteroid belt object, then it is most probably a fake claim. However, if the picture search returns a description of near-Earth object or NEO, radar image, LiDAR image, Polo asteroids, AMOR asteroids, ATEN asteroids, and Apophis, then it's most probably true. The post that has links connecting you to an official government website is most probably true, but those that just connects you to a WordPress or a blogger are just elaborate lies. Unless, of course, if that blogger blog or that WordPress press has links connecting you to an official government website or a science organization website. However, let me remind you that the individuals working for the government has their own self-interest, and they may use the government's credibility to forward their agenda, so be careful in trusting individuals. What is this, a kindergarten? I should not have to explain. Hello?
Go on YouTube and search Uranism.
What? Who even is this?
Just do it. You shall know soon enough.
Okay, that was weird. Let's continue on, shall we? If all else fails, just add the word hoax at the end of the claim. Let me give you an example of how this works. So this post here has this in the title, so take the title and just add a hoax and see where it takes you. Here's a chart I made of how to determine if a claim is fake using this step. Oh, and the print screen button looks like this on your keyboard, so copy it and paste it somewhere, preferably Paint. I hope you learned something today, whatever that is. I hope it is useful and may it stay with you until you die. Thank you for watching. Please use this video as a reply to that one friend who is just insane. You might educate someone. Welcome to the outro screen where I say stuff partially off script as I elaborate points that I've written, including this intro. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is a hiatus. Yes, I will be going on a hiatus because I have a major exam this year. I'm 17 years old in Malaysia, and if you know anything about Malaysia, there's this major exam. When you're 17, you need to pass it in order to live. So yeah, that's that. I need to go on a hiatus. I need to get a good grade because I have dreams. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is superbolide. Yeah, I mentioned this when I was talking about the explosion, the Tunguska event, and I didn't elaborate what it is. A superbolide is an asteroid that blows up in the atmosphere, and that gives off a mighty flash that's about, from your eyes, it takes up about, I don't know, the size of the moon, maybe 2 to 3 degrees, maybe bigger. I've seen one in 2013, and it's about 14 degrees. It was massive. It takes up about, yeah, half of my fucking view. So there's that. Okay, and I want to talk about the Tunguska event sometimes in the future. The Tunguska event is pretty big. It's huge. And some people have been talking about it actually being an atomic explosion, and that's just bullshit. I'm going to debunk all of that. And yeah. And then there's the whole calling thing that I made there. And I mentioned someone called Tyrannism. And this is a crazy YouTuber, guys. This guy just believes in flat earth. That's the main thing that I am talking about. I'm going to talk about flat earth, and Jeranism is going to be the star of this flat earth debunkery. And yeah, this is going to be my last science video. If possible, in this week, I'm going to make a video about Sarawak secession. Yeah, pretty tough stuff, but I've done the research beforehand. But I forgot about it. I forgot all about it. I was trying to make this video in 2015, but yeah, the editing software I'm using requires some pretty beefy computer, and I don't have that back then. Now I do. And yeah, Sarawak secession next video.